Welcome back to Nosebleed Nation Football. Look, man, we got some video today. We're going to talk about the first thing we're going to talk about today is the Bears. You know we got to talk about them Bears. You know I got to talk about my boy Caleb. You know I'm finna talk about that boy LB3. Let's go. I got Coach Mike D with me today. We already know Coach K, he on that road again. He checking out some SMU preseason highlights, and you know he on the road with them Jags again as well. So shout out Coach K. Hopefully he'll be sending us some content soon about them Jags and them SMU Mustangs. Until he get back, we gonna hold it down for our brother, because that's been our brother for, man, I want to say at least 27 years right about now. So that's my brother for life. We gonna hold him down until he get back, or until he upload and let us know what's going on over there in them SMU and them Jacksonville Jaguar streets. Coach Mike D, what we doing today? Did you see Caleb Williams, bro?
Man, Caleb Williams looked good, man. No doubt about it. Everything that they were saying that he was working on didn't look like it on Saturday. I know people saying he was having some practice issues and other things going on, but it looks like, Ben Johnson, for what he's been teaching him, is settling down to certain things. The poise in the pocket, throwing on time. Can we say that 3-4 times? That ball was coming out his hand, man, like a rocket. And it was on time. I have nothing to say on it. Caleb looks sharp, man. Looks sharp.
He did. Hey, but look, this was the highlight right here. Let me pull it up right quick. This was the highlight, bro, of the night. I don't care what nobody say, right? This was the highlight of the night for me. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Number 87 here, the young rookie, short motion. Watch him crack on the edge here against DeMar Hamlin.
Long ball.
It's in the NFL by how you block on the edge.
Hey, boy. He ain't even have to do DeMar Hamlin like that, boy. Blow him up. Let's go.
Hey, man, show that again, man. Show that. Man, show that again, man. Show that again. Show that again.
We might as well call this the official Luther Burden fan channel, dog.
They think he's a receivers come out of the draft, but when you
LB3,
man,
one more time. I'm sorry, y'all.
Man.
Short motion. Watch him crack on the edge here against
man. Look, dug him out of there, bro. Dug him up out of there.
Hey.
Dug him up out of there.
Luther hungry. Never forget that press conference. Everybody that's passed on him gonna feel him, bro. He hungry. He might, to me, Luther the hungriest rookie in the NFL, bro. And he out to prove something. And I feel like, honestly, if the quarterback can keep his head on straight, bro, and not let the outside world, and not even the outside world, if he don't let his own mind consume him. As I told Coach K 3 months ago, the Bears can be first or second place in the North. That's just my prediction, because I feel like LB3 finna hit the NFL like a Mack truck, bro. I don't care what you say. They call me Glazer, they call me Meat Rod, they call me what they want. You hear me? I've been seeing the boy do damage since he was a little boy.
Yeah, man.
He's a grown man playing a grown man sport, and he finna give it to them grown men, man. That's LB3, boy. Well, I guess from nowadays we gotta call him LB87. This is the official LB87 fan channel, dog. You know what I'm saying? The Nosebleed, we the official LB87 fans, bro. It's Luther Burden all the time, bro. For real, dog. I'm sorry, Coach Mike, man. I'm sorry, man.
No, that's all good, man.
The agenda today, man. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. No, that's simple. No, that's simple. No, that's cool. That's cool. No, we're gonna stay on with our Luther Burden. Luther Burden III, he was highly touted coming out of Missouri. Let's not kid ourselves here. There were a lot of NFL scouts saying that Luther Burden should be one of the top receivers or one of some of the first receivers taken in the draft. They said that. They said he's one of the most complete receivers. in college football. And you see why. Not because of his speed, his route running, because of what we just saw on that tape, his blocking ability. In the NFL, if you can block at the wide receiver position, we've seen the Detroit Lions, who have an ultimate running game, who run through people. How do you think them running backs like Jameer Gibbs and Gillen Edge like that? Because Amon St. Brown and the rest of those receivers blocking up the field. And if you can do that, you will be on the field. I guarantee you, Luther Burden III, as they have said, was the steal of the draft. They said that. He's going to take the top off of defense, elite route runner, elite hands. Everything you saw at Mizzou was not a mistake. And the Bears, if they're going to get him on the field, and if they can find a way to keep him on the field, they're going to gas teams. They're going to gas teams. So yeah,
He the secret weapon, boy.
oh yeah.
He coming.
Hey, I bragged on it. I'm down in Dallas, and people say, "Man, Luther Burden III kid." That's what I'm about. I say, "Man, he from my hometown. That's Steve Boogie, baby. That's Steve Boogie right there."
He remind me of 1993 when the United States unleashed that Patriot missile. I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, those scared Patriots.
Y'all gonna see. The world gonna see, man. The world is gonna see.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
World
Well, I mean, the Bears had a good game. I mean, they blew the Bills out. The Bills didn't score a point. Well, I mean, it's a preseason, but I think we got what we want to get out of Caleb Williams. He was 6 of 10 for 107 yards and a touchdown, but he was clean. It was a clean game for him. Ball came out on time, pocket poised, and everybody's now they think they're gonna calm down a little bit. It's a preseason, but I think that Ben Johnson's fixing a little thing with him. I think he's gonna have a good coming out party. I think this is gonna be it for him.
Hey, we got they got the shaft in for my dog Shador Steele, bro. They got him listed at number 4 on the
Oh man, I know. I know.
And I just want to make this point, bro. Same play, same formation. He go for a touchdown. Should Dylan Gabriel throw an interception? Now they might say it was different guys in the game, but in my opinion, Dylan Gabriel had the better talent. And even if the coach make that excuse and say, "Oh, the guys was in the same window," no, they was in the same window because he held the ball too long, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a timing route. That was a timing route that the ball actually came out to the guy that was in the inside, not the outside. And he held the ball too long, and that's why they ended up in the same area. Good catch on that. A lot of people don't. That's a good attention to detail. I'm gonna give Taylor Gabriel on the David. What's his name? Daniel Gabriel. What's his name?
Really?
Taylor. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give him his props a little bit. He looked very good in the pocket. He made some tight window throws. Let's give him his piece here. He made some tight window throws where corners were literally on the hip of the receivers and tight ends. He looked real good. He looked real polished. If we take out the interception, and he did have a fumble too. Okay, let's not get ourselves there. He did have a fumble, but overall, I'll give him a little bit of this route. But hey, an interception is an interception. The pick six is a pick six. You got to throw that ball away. You cannot throw that ball. Whenever you see both your receivers in the same spot and the corners behind them, you cannot throw that ball. You got to throw it away. You have to. You have to.
That's a fact. What about you think? What you think about that statement he made in the third quarter? The entertainer.
Oh,
Do you feel
man.
like that was a jab at Shador? If you want to go first, you can go first, and then I'm gonna tell you what I think.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that he had to come out with a statement to kind of retract it. After that, after he said what he said,
trash.
Yeah. It was because he blew it. He knew he did. He is regurgitating. Let's go back into the college days. What did the coach from Oregon say to his football team when they were getting ready to play the Colorado Buffaloes? You remember that statement?
Yeah.
When he said that, we're not here for views and clicks and likes and stuff. We're here to play football.
No. Oh.
Do you remember that?
Coach Older son.
Do you remember that?
Coach Older son. Coach
Do you remember that?
Older son.
Yeah. And guess who was the backup quarterback behind Dixon when they played? Mr. Gable. Mr. Gable was the backup. Yes,
Oh,
yes, he was. So when he said something
Bruh,
like,
dumbass.
we're not trying to be entertainers, that's it, bro. When he said some stuff like we ain't trying to be entertainers and we just trying to be football players, that is a direct jab at Shador Sanders. And he had to run it back with that
oh,
statement.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
So
yeah,
don't forget that.
yeah. Where I'm at with it, right? I feel like he got caught up in a moment. He didn't
Mm-hmm.
mean to say what the hell was on his mind, but it
Mm-hmm.
slipped out. You know how sometimes we be so hyped, we be caught up in a moment, and we said we ain't saying what we supposed to be saying, but we saying what we were really thinking, and he was saying what he was really thinking.
He was saying what he was really thinking.
But he feel like he did something, but I don't. I feel like Shador had a slightly better game.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
I
you
feel
have to. Yeah.
I can understand how the pressure get to him, bro. I can understand how the pressure get to you. When like you think you the man and you got this spot, you got this on lock, and then somebody else come in and they getting all the hype, and next thing you know, bro, you third, fourth on the depth chart, bro. That hurt.
Yeah.
It really hurt.
Yeah. Well,
And
Taylor, Gabriel has a chip on his shoulder. You think about it. He was drafted higher than Shador Sanders, so he probably feels more entitled. Hey, I was drafted higher. I
yeah,
went to Oregon.
but y'all ain't
Yeah,
messing
this,
with
this, and
me.
that. That's right. You ain't talking about me. So he got a chip on his shoulder. He's upset. So
But you gotta
that
remember,
frustration
Oregon
came
was
out.
like his second, third school, bro. Like
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of
he
people don't talk
wasn't
about that
he
either.
wasn't great in Oklahoma. He wasn't great at all in
Mm-mm.
Oklahoma.
No, you got to talk about that.
He
You got to talk about
underachieved in
that.
Oklahoma.
Yes, he did. You go to schools like these with this superior talent, and then you don't show up and don't really get it done. You're at Oregon. Oregon has some of the best position athletes in the country. NFL type offensive lines, yet you underperform. That says something. Shador Sanders at Colorado, maybe not a subpar offensive line, receivers middle grade, and he threw you under a table.
That's a
So
fact.
that's a fact. The numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about it, man.
Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
don't want
No,
to
they
talk.
don't.
But look, Coach
Nope.
Mike, hey, on our next video, we gotta tell the folk, man, we taking it back to the high school, man. We gotta take it back to high school. We coming back with y'all with a high school video because the high school season has kicked off. And that North Crowley game was quite amazing last week, bro. I was so
Mm.
happy that high school football kicked off, bro. It was a lot of plays being made. I watched I think 3 games last week, so um Max Preps, they now doing this new thing. It's called Max Preps Game of the Week, where Max Preps is actually producing the games. So
Mm.
it's going to be some great games every week over on the Max Preps channel. So hopefully Friday we can check out the Max Preps Game of the Week together. You know what I'm saying, and watch it. Do a live stream while we watching it. That Game of the Week, man.
Oh
It'll be,
yeah, we can do that.
you know.
We can do that. We can do that. Yeah,
Leave a
man.
comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know what's your expectations for Shador Sanders. Let us know how you feel about Luther Burden and them Chicago Bears. Leave a comment. Hit that like button. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. And we will be doing live shows real soon. So you got to hit that bell so you'll know. When we do these live shows, we're going to have a phone number y'all can call in and everything. It is
That's
Nosebleed
right.
Nation, and we love y'all. Peace.